Hey guys, and welcome to another video by me, Malinko Gaming. But today we'll be doing something a bit different. We're actually going to be discussing this game, Black Clover Mobile. Absolutely good game. And we're going to be answering the question whether or not this game is worth it playing as a free-to-play player completely. First things first, right? Just a little bit about the game. I'm going to do a brief introduction of the game and the features that the game has. And then from there onwards, we're going to be moving on to, well, the question itself, right? So, Black Clover Mobile is a game developed from the Black Clover series. If you haven't watched it, it's absolutely amazing. It's a gacha game where you draw mages and yeah, so this is what the mages would look like. They kind of start, well, the lowest ones are rated R. You have to get their experience up and get their shared stones and then make them up to SR, level them up again, get that stones, level them up through to SSR, and then rinse and repeat until you get to LR, right? But obviously the inherent SSR characters are a little bit better than the SR, and likewise the SR are better than the R in terms of stats, right? Once we get to UR, right, we need a thing called bond or affection. It's basically how much times you play with the characters in order to level them up to LR, right, which is the highest level you get, or the highest rank you get, and then you get levels within the LR stage, right? All characters have skills. They have a level 1 skill or skill 1 that can be used every single turn. They have a skill 2, which can be used every 2 turns. And then they have an ultimate, which is based off the SP or the mana in a sense, right? Everybody starts with 8 mana at the start of the match, so you can throw ultis from the start. It doesn't accumulate over time. And that is how you basically attack. All of them have different attacks, right? They also have a combined attack, which combines your attack with somebody else at the cost of 6 SP, and your ultimate is 8 SP. Right? So they all have passives. Well, the inherent SSR have 2 passives, right? And this all works with duplicates of the one hero. So if you draw the hero twice, you can upgrade your mage to enhancement level 2, and then basically you see Asta, Black Asta. Upon gaining anti-magic, inflict taunt on enemies for 1 turn. That's with his second duplicate if you get another one, right? Then they also have a unique passive when they hit LR stage, and obviously all of them are different. Some of them are better, some of them are not as great, right? um, I explained the enhance, the talents. We're not going to get into talents at the moment, but it's basically settings that you can change this, and this is a whole guide on its own. All of these points I'm making are a whole guide on their own as well. Which, if you'd like to see a guide on any one of these aspects, please do leave a comment, and then we will get into that as soon as possible. They have costumes, yes, definitely, and yeah, you can just change them. So once your bond gets up, you actually get costume, right? And then you get these black crystals, which are the bane of everything. Not bane, but I mean, that's the all of everything that you do in this game. It's the black crystals, which we'll get to in a few seconds. Gear. Another thing is this entire game revolves around gear, right? Or not the entire game, more like your character's strength revolves around gear. So 100% or 99% of the time, your strength of your hero or mage depends on the gear that the mage has. 100%. Um, as an example, if you have a level 1 Asta, right? We'll put level 1, I'm talking about as in one duplicate Asta, versus a 5 level Asta, 5 duplicates. Um, the one with the better if the better gear was on level 1, he would still win the fight no matter what, right? um I didn't explain, well, on skills you can actually level them up as well. And then so you can level up all your skills as well. We have skill pages. Some of them are attached to certain mages, which give you extra boosts and different types of passives, but you can level these up as well. Right. So let's get into what the game actually is about, right? So what this game is, and what you kind of should be focusing on is dungeons, right? Because the game 99.9% revolves around gear. So the one thing we should be doing is trying to get good gear all the time, right? So as a new player, or a free to play player, the idea would be to progress down storyline as much as you can, right? Um, Come into this dungeon and try and farm the red dungeon power, right? With blue units. Blue units are going to be what you're looking for actually at the start, because this dungeon and myself as well, I farm this. I don't farm anything else except this, to be honest. It gives you good gear drops, right? It gives you speed, advanced speed set. It gives you defense, advanced defense set, and attack, an advanced attack set, right? So this is what you should be doing. You should be focusing until you get to level 15, and this will be nice and easy. Looking for blue units along the way, right? Um, Bond patrol. You will be doing bond patrol to get the bond up, because you need to get to bond level 10 in order to make your units LR, which means raising the level higher, and then they get stronger, obviously. But it's all going to be for the goal of finishing dungeon power level 15, right? Then all these other things, so like City District comes afterwards, Ice Cavern comes afterwards. I'll never do Evergreen Forest because you get more than enough mage experience in the storyline itself. Memory Hall, not so much. I mean, you can get shared made pieces and skill pages. I would dabble in this because it actually has a cap on the top there, so 6 out of 6. As you can see, you need tickets to enter this, so I would just hit this out and get the 6 so they can refresh, and then just kind of be yeah, good about that. Hall of Illusions, you maintain skill upgrade materials and gear upgrade stones through here. It's like a ladder system where you just move on and on and on. I would focus on this a little bit, but it's not needed at the moment. The only thing and your only goal should be to farm dungeon power level 15, because that is what you're going to be farming forever, right? So these summoning pages, and yes, you do get a lot of, so you need black crystals, right? Black crystals allow you to buy summoning pages, and you can summon them with this, right? So if we look at summon, I use it all the time because yeah, I'm an idiot, but you can summon quite a bit of heroes, right? Or mages, and the rates are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I am completely free to play, and I've gotten a lot of SSR characters. Um, in the initial start, you need to be looking for blue characters. So what I would suggest is Mars, right? Mars is really good. Um, Lotus, extremely good, as in probably one of the best you can get at the start, right? I got Fana as an attacker, but that's because I was very lucky. But you can use any other blue attacker really, in order to do the work. And probably the best character that I can recommend at the start, absolute best, I still use her in all of my lineups at the moment. It's this little lady here, Charmy, SR Charmy, not the SSR, the SR Charmy with the heels. It's amazing, eh? It's absolutely amazing. Um, but yeah, that's the summoning. So you summon, and there's always a little actually a custom rate up. You can click I want that so an extra 1% chance to get the and because my dungeon power team level 15 is completely like good and maxed out, right? I'm looking now to make a red team to hit the green dungeon, and then that's how you move on. You move on through the dungeons basically. Yes, we do have arena. I would suggest you actually just hit some of these out. So your tickets, because you get tickets on the top there, they don't refresh. I mean, we can do a battle quickly and just to show it as well. But actually, no, this is a quick little video. This is not going to be a. But as I say, all of these have their own little guides that I can make. Just leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and then we can get to that and get this entire game broken down for you guys, so you can get the best and the most out of your time. Um, on this game as well, there are a lot of ways to get black crystals, like an absolutely amazing. It's really good for free to play because I mean you can get so much crystals. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Let's go to events, and we'll go to chapter unlocking event. Whenever you unlock a chapter in the main storyline, they give you 1,200 black crystals. 1,200 black crystals, it's enough for 10 pulls, so 10 summons, right? And I mean, that's a lot, right? 1,200 is a lot. Also, when you do your bond and you get stars, because those work on like kind of stars, so if you do really well or you complete the things, you get 3 stars or 1 star, etc. You get them as well for stars every single time. Also, every single time you do something new, so something you've never done before, like a level you've never done, you get black crystals, which is awesome. And I mean, all the summons, as I said, I'm completely free to play. You can have a look here. First purchase bonus is still there. I haven't spent a single cent. And then if you can have a look, I have pretty good characters, eh? And this is all just because of free to play summons. So I mean, that is the game in a nutshell. That is what you'll be doing at the start. And yes, I've been playing for 14 days, and that's what my account looks at like it is right now. There are a lot of more in-depth things we can get into within this game. That is probably not going to be for this like introductory and just to answer the question, is this game viable for free to play, or is it worth it? And totally yes it is, right? It is, and that's just the fact of the game. The aspect of spending money, yes, you can spend money 100%. It's going to speed up your progress within the game, but not even that much, right? It's all down to RNG. It's all down to a lot of different things. And at the end of the day, I'm playing this game free to play. I'm enjoying it, and it's absolutely amazing. And if you guys did like this video, I'm going to give you some help and some insight. Please do leave a like and subscribe. And if you want any in-depth content or guides about any other aspect of this game, please do leave a comment. Thanks guys, and have a good one. Cheers.